Okay, now what we want to do that we have our audio, whether it's recorded from our voice, whether it's captured, a splice of it is sort of captured using Chrome Audio Capture from the anywhere in the internet, or maybe it's a song that's already been beat matched the audio. We want to sort of stretch it and isolate it and do sort of funky things with it. So what I have here as an example is I have a section of Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech where he says, "I have a dream today." So with my audio that I recorded, I spliced it down so it isolates just that. So maybe it's part of a song that you've just isolated, or your voice or something like that. You've cropped out everything else that you want. So I have a whole thing finished here. So what I did is I muted everything so you can just hear this. So this is the part that I've isolated. I have a dream. Okay, so I isolated that part, so I can do a few things. Obviously, I can control copy and paste it so it's repeating. And of course, when I put it on, I want to, make sure it's visually I can see it's on like a downbeat. I can repeat it, so it matches and slide it over. And there's other things that I can do. So it's on the downbeat there. There's other things I can do. So let me just isolate this one. So you hear what this sounds like. I have a dream today. So one thing we can do, so we can edit it, we can fade in, we can fade out, we can auto tune it, you can reverse it, you can change the pitch. So it would be disrespectful for me to make Martin Luther King Jr. sound higher, voice and higher or lower, so I can make him sound really deep, or I can make him sound like a chipmunk. I can voice transform him. Let me move my face. Okay, I can voice transform him, which might be kind of cool. Maybe it'd be neat if he says, "I have a dream today" in his normal voice, and then maybe it would change to a robot voice, which might be really neat, right? Just to kind of give it some character and give some more texture and color maybe to what's happening. So let's have a listen to see what he sounds like as a robot. Okay, so that's kind of cool. So maybe I want it to be, I'm going to drag him over here. So maybe he's going to, "I have a dream today. I have a dream today. I have a dream today." I don't know. Let's just hear what that sounds like so far. Okay, and that's just with, I'm just listening. I have a dream. Okay, and that would be kind of neat. So I can play around with sort of that. Also, I could say, "I have a dream, 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 dream," right? Maybe what I wanted to do, I can also zoom in. If I wanted to, maybe I can crop this. I'm going to move this one over. Maybe I just want it with the normal vocals. Maybe I want to crop it so he just has a dream. Let's see if I can find it, right? I have a dream. I don't know, right? I have a dream. Let's see if I can just isolate. Again, you can zoom in, zoom out. And again, that information is always there in case you mess up. Control Z. Okay, so I'm going to actually Control C, Control V. That's kind of cool. Stupid thing, get over there. And then I'm going to make him do that. I don't know. So again, just why not play with stuff? Because it's on the computer and you can always. I have a dream. Okay, I don't like the rhythm of that. I'm going to move that over just a little bit. Okay, anyway, so just push and pull with some of the lyrics. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let you hear, I don't know if it's a masterpiece. Anyway, so this is what I've incorporated with a whole bunch of snippets of parts of his speech that I played with, very similar. I've spliced them. I played around with some of the changing his voice. I've added in a bunch of my loops, right? So just be really creative with all the loops and all the samples that you have. So let me just play for you some of it. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. I have a dream. Here we go. It's destiny. It's destiny. Okay, you get the idea. But you see, I've layered like parts of his speech, and I have the intro, and I repeated stuff. I've added different beats. I've changed his voice a little bit. So I have different samples. I have loops, and I have also different sound effects, like the record scratch and things like that. So I'm just playing around with all these different pieces to create something new. And then we're going to do a cool video with this. Okay, have fun.